Yo, what is up guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna make a drop without hearing it. If you don't trust me, look, this is the light, this means it's on, so now it's off. I'm gonna do the same with this one. And wow, now if you don't trust me, just your choice, I turn them off. And wow, I don't want to wait more because I want to know what I can make without hearing it. So don't forget to leave a like, this way you support this video, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any tutorial. And with that being said guys, let's start with this. So I'm gonna put this on 128, I'm gonna change this to none, and I'm gonna put here a key. I'm gonna use, for example, G minor. And now usually I start with a piano, but I'm not gonna hear it, so maybe it doesn't mind if I start with a piano without a sound. But well, let's start with the piano, F of keys, as always. And now let's try to create some chords that actually I'm not gonna listen, so I don't know how it's gonna sound. I'm gonna go with a major chord, okay? And I'm gonna make, I don't know, because I'm not hearing. I'm gonna make just a standard chord progression. Like this. I'm gonna go all with major chords, so I guess it's gonna sound good. This down here and this down here. I guess it sounds good. I don't know. Please guys, tell me that sounds good, because actually I didn't know it. So if it sounds bad and it sounds dissonant or whatever, it's what it is. So let's improve a bit those chords. So we open the voices. And now they sound a bit better. And now let's make a melody. Yeah. I'm gonna make just a basic rhythm, something like this. No. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the basic rhythm. And I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go with the fifth, so maybe something like this. And now I repeat this, and maybe. And now I go down like. I hope it sounds good. Tell me in the comment if it sounds good. And I'm gonna probably make some variation here in the end. Yeah, maybe I like this better. So now what I'm gonna do is just create a basic drop rhythm, you know, kicks, snares, and so. So I'm gonna use my sample bar because I know those samples more or less. I'm gonna first get a kick, and I don't have a kick in G, and actually I don't know how they sound. I know I like the attack of this one, so I'm gonna take the attack of this one and the bass of this one. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna just take the attack and the bass of this. And as you can see, the waveform is not going well, so I'm gonna reverse the polarity. So now it's a bit better, but maybe more, yeah, like this. So now we have this kick. So now I'm gonna take some claps. I know there are some claps that I really like. I don't know if it's the first or the second. I'm just gonna go with this. And now I'm gonna take some cymbals, some rides. And I know I like the one, so I'm just gonna take it. And now the problem is the volume of those sounds. So what I'm gonna do now is put those sounds in mixer, of course both kicks in the same mixer channel. And this way, if it's in the mixer, I can see more or less the volume of the sounds, and maybe that helps me a bit more to know how loud it is, because now if I just touch this volume, I don't know how it sounds. So let's first check the kick, maybe reduce a bit the volume. And the clap probably is way too loud. So I guess something like this is better. I don't know. And now I'm gonna take a downlifter. I like the one, number 1, so I'm gonna just choose this one, of course. Also, I'm gonna put it in the mixer so I can see the volume. Probably I have to reduce it a lot, like this. And now I'm gonna try to find some leads and chords and bass sounds. The problem is that as I'm not hearing them, what I'm gonna do is use some tricks, and I'm gonna use from other songs, you know. I'm gonna use the project bones of other tracks. I go here on project bones, for example, this one. I go on channels, and sorted, and as you can see, leads. And now it's gonna load all the lead sounds that I had on this track. I have a video where I show you how to get the project bones and why, so if you want to check this video. The problem now is that I don't know if they are maybe too high or too low, the first thing I'm gonna do is put them in a mixer channel, and I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna take the lead bus and also reverb, because of course I don't know how reverb is gonna sound if I don't hear it, so doing it like this is gonna be a bit better for me. But of course probably this I have to reduce it, probably it's limiting way too much. I'm gonna reduce the volume. Okay, maybe this is too much. I guess they sound good. I don't know if they are too high. Probably they are too high because 8 is an octave way too high. So maybe this, or I don't want to go too low, neither too high. I'm gonna go with this. I don't know if this is right, if it's too high, too low. I don't know. You're gonna know it now. Is it right? I hope so. I'm gonna keep taking sounds from these songs. So now what I'm gonna do is take the chords. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna delete this one, and I don't know, I guess it is way too high, so I'm gonna put it like this. Now I'm gonna copy this line and I'm gonna go to create a new pattern called bassline. I'm gonna put it here on the bassline. This is probably too high, so maybe this. And now I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna create a new pattern for the sub bass, and I'm gonna put this one octave lower. I guess it's right. But of course I need to treat them, and I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put all of this here, and I'm gonna put the sub bass here. And now I'm gonna take the processing from this Project Bones. This way I have the processing, and as you can see, you work a lot faster if you do it this way. So now I need to put this here. Chords. Let's see if I'm limiting too much. Probably I am. Now you're gonna see if it's too high, too low, if it sounds good or if it sounds bad. Shit, what I did is reduce the volume. This already has the right volume, and I reduced the volume of the leads. So now I don't know if it's on the right volume. Well, we'll check the meters later. Well, if you want to listen, trust me, if I were hearing anything, I would change the things if they sound bad. Okay, so now put these 4 patterns here. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna delete this last bar from them, and of course I need some fills here. I don't know the fills how they're gonna sound, but I know one fill that I've used in other tutorials that it works quite well. Is this one. I'm gonna add something extra. For example, I'm gonna use this long string. We are making a track in G. This is F, so yeah, I'm gonna pitch it 2 semitones up, so now this is in G. And I'm gonna add, for example, some toms. Okay, G. There are some in G, but I don't know how they sound. So what I'm gonna do is check the waveform. Yeah, of course, the waveform is not gonna tell me how they sound, but I don't know, maybe the waveform gives me some good vibe. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one. With the waveform, it seems it's gonna be like more bassy tom, you know, like more like a kick, I guess. Tell me. It's a good tom. So just the basic rhythm. I'm gonna go with something simple like this. It's like, you know, I guess it's good. I need to put the right volume. And I'm gonna put some sidechain in case it touches. Yeah, so I make sure that it doesn't touch with the kick. And I'm gonna put some risers. I know one of mine I like a lot, so I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna put it here. And the problem is the volume of the riser. I don't know if it needs to be quite loud, quite quiet. Sorry if it sounds super bad now. I'm gonna try to match better the volumes later. So I guess this is good. I hope this is good. I'm gonna also try to add a small build-up. I'm gonna be clever and I'm gonna take one of my build-ups. I don't know how this is gonna sound, if it's too progressive, if it's maybe more for big room. And I'm gonna put leads here and I'm gonna filter them. I mean, maybe you like this sounds awesome, or maybe you like this sounds horrible. I just don't know. As you can see, it's turned off. So, and I don't know if I need to add something extra. I mean, maybe some ear candy, but actually I don't know what kind of ear candy, because I kind of listen to it. But maybe what I can do is some reverse vocals. So I'm just gonna go safer with the G1, and maybe something like stata, short fills. Maybe here. This looks like a snare, but it's like pam pam, you know. Shit, I hate not hearing anything. Oh, this seems like 2 toms, something like this, right? I'm just gonna use this one. Maybe it sounds super bad, maybe it sounds super good. Okay, so I guess we have the song done. I'm gonna add some shakers. I know one because of the waveform. This one, I guess this one can fit. So I guess the song is done. I'm gonna put this here, and honestly, I don't know how this sounds. Maybe I impressed myself and it sounds super good, but probably this is gonna sound bad. So well, I'm gonna turn this on, as you can see, and also this one. And now I'm gonna hear this for the first time, and let's see what it made. Yeah, it sounds horrible. It sounds horrible. I mean, I don't really hate the chords and the leads on the melody, but they are not in the right octave and the volume is not right. I'm gonna try to solve it really quick because I don't think it needs that much work. So probably just bring this one octave lower. The bass line was way too low. Way too low. Way better. So yeah, well, now it sounds a bit better. I mean, it's not the best track ever, but I've made it without hearing it, and now I solved it really quick. But I guess now it sounds a bit better. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So well, guys, as you could see, the first result was quite bad. Now that I solved it, is, well, not that bad. I mean, it's still bad, but not that much as before. So this was something that I wanted to do, like a challenge, you know, what I could come up with just without listening, you know, just by thinking, you know, to make the melody and the chords and those things. So guys, if you like this video, if it was funny just looking at me doing this horrible song without listening to it, don't forget to leave a like. And why don't we do one thing? Why don't you put down below in the comments another YouTube producer that I could challenge him or her to this thing? I think it could be quite funny. Don't forget to subscribe so you miss any tutorial, any video, or any challenge I do. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and see you in the next video.